comes the fun part. So I fish a lot. Well, I should let me start over. I'm starting to fish soft plastic, microplastics for panfish, bluegills, and crappies and perch a lot more. And some good friends of mine at P3 Plastics and I have developed over a couple years here a great relationship. They help me out on the podcast, but for the most part, they've got it nailed down, and they've sent me a bunch of stuff, a bunch of these little microplastics. Well, let me show you how they come to me. Bingo. Okay, this is how they come to me in a Ziploc bag. You know, ooh, man, didn't even realize it. Got a sticker. Got a sticker. I'm gonna, bam, I'm gonna set that off to the side. That's pretty badass. So yeah, these usually just come to me in bundles like this. So, man, that's a lot of stuff to be throwing in your pockets, right? So what I've come up with, what's working out for me, is I found this Plano box, and I wish, you know what, I will put that in the description, the model number of this Plano box. But this has been working out for me. So how I have these arranged in here isn't by profile and color, but just by color. And it seems to be working out well for me. So on this side, I have the smaller of the microplastics, stuff that's really small, like under 3/4 of an inch. On the other side, I have some of the bigger plastic stuff that's, a little bit over an inch to around 3/4 of an inch. And so, yeah, I just organized it by color. And so what I'll end up doing is I'll be going through all of these and putting them in the appropriate color selections. So that little box has been working out really, really well. It reduces the amount of garbage that's left in my portable at the end of the day as I'm going through that kind of stuff. So there's that. This is an oldie, but still working. I've been using this storage method for small spoons forever. Maybe not forever, but at least a good five or 6 years. But yeah, it's just a Plano, one of these ammo boxes. This one is for the, it says right on here. Oh, that's awesome. It's model number 1227-50, and I believe this one's for 45, 40 Smith & Wesson and 10 millimeters. But this holds panfish size spoons and, these little like Z-Viber type baits pretty well. And then I just put some weather stripping up here to kind of keep them pinned down, and I can shake this all over, and I better open that up, or you guys be like, you didn't open it up, and it still stays organized like that. So yeah, that's nothing new. I've done that before. Next thing I've been using, I've been using it a little bit here, and that is this sucker here. This is the Basking Shuttle. It's all 3D printed. I got it in a Stormtrooper kind of color scheme. Yeah, because Star Wars is amazing. And it's awesome. So my FLX 28 rides right on here. I ordered the optional Groove micro jig box holder. So, I got that right on there. And one rod holder is all I really need, because I got the other one in my hand. I'm running a amped 18 amp hour Life Pro lithium battery on that. I won't need to charge that for a while, but this is all 3D printed, comes to you in parts, and you have to kind of assemble it, put it together how you want to. So far it's been really durable. I have, after a couple of uses, had to go back and tighten up some screws a little bit better. I was a little afraid of over tightening and cracking the 3D printed material, but so far it's holding out really, really well. I enjoy this. I got the red transducer arm there. It kind of represents the laser blaster gun of Stormtrooper. So yeah, super nerdy like that. All right, I know you noticed this when I was showing off the reels and whatnot, and let me grab one out of here real quick. So this is the other thing that I've been working on. I love these inline reels, and no matter how you have them stored, what happens is, let me undo this and I'll show you that in a second. What happens is when they're sitting in a case, this little handle starts, it gets bumped. When you're just moving around it, you know, it starts to bump. Then the rod tip starts doing that number. Gets tighter and tighter and tighter, and then you pull them out of your case, you're like, oh, what the hell's going on? So I needed to alleviate that problem, and how I did that was I noticed that they have holes in here. And I started out by using I took a piece of paracord and I pulled the cores out, the nylon out of there, and I put some soft copper wire in there, and I tried to make like a reusable tie. And that was okay. But that copper wire got a little stiff when it got cold. Well, I happened to be at my local Menards here in Bemidji, and I was just kind of looking around, and I came across these suckers right here. This is a silicone zip tie, reusable zip tie. You get 3 in a pack. They're 5 inches long. They were, I think, $2. I think they were $1.99. They were either $2 or $3. And I bought quite a few of them. As a matter of fact, I went and I bought some more. And so what I do is I take this deal, and this is just silicone. You know, you can stretch it. And I get that rod tip. This is especially important with noodle rods. If you leave them bent, they kind of change and stay bent. So what I do is I kind of line up the holes like so. If you can see behind my hand, you got these holes right here. And I put it through the hole that's real closest to that reel foot stem. Just insert this sucker. Pull tight. Pull tight. There we go. That's it. And what this does is when it's in travel mode or whatever, this doesn't go nowhere no more. That's staying right there. The tip is not getting bent. So I'm a little shaky. I've had like 5 cups of coffee. But yeah, so I do these on all my inline reels. And then they detach quickly. So when I go to use this thing, I just pull this sucker out real quick. This, wham, wham, right in the hoodie pocket. That's how that rides. Ha ha. I'm going to hook this back up. And then when I'm done fishing, reach into the ye old hoodie pocket and bam, done. That's it. So I've been doing that with all of my inline reels. You can see, and it's really, really been working out awesome. Very, very good. So right here, I don't know what brand they are. It just says zip ties. Go XT. Right there. There's even a part number for you. I will also put these down in the description. Right next to them, well, here's a little trial and error right here. They had some of these, but they were just a little too short. But these are like a reusable twist tie. I kind of keep them around just in case. They're kind of handy to have. Right next to them, they have the Velcro ties. Right here on the side, I used one of those silicone ties. Works pretty good right there. On the other side, to manage this extra cord, I got one of these Velcro, kind of like a zip tie type deal. So that comes in pretty handy. Yeah. So sometimes these little things that you find in that weird section of hardware stores, be on the lookout, keep an open mind, because there are some gems in there. Also, another product that I found that seems to be pretty cool. They're a little bit on the expensive side, but I had to get some sandwich bags from Target, and I saw these reusable silicone Ziploc bags. And they're kind of tough to peel open, which is good. But yeah, that's all they are. They're waterproof, reusable, pretty puncture proof. In here I just got various GoPro attachment type deals, so on and so forth. I got these at Target. I've seen them on Amazon. Just type in silicone sandwich bag or reusable silicone bag, and the world is your oyster. There's literally a shit ton of them out there. Those have been pretty cool. Now, this might be kind of a long video, but I also finally ditched my fishing backpack. That black Swiss Gear backpack that I got in, I think it was the summer of 2006. I finally retired it this fall. I happened to be scrolling through Instagram and I came across an ad from Costa Del Mar, or Costa, the sunglasses company, advertising this backpack that was on sale. And I said, hell with it. Let's fire it up. It's only $60. It was on sale. It was like normally $90 or something like that. So I got it and I set it up. And I got some stuff that's open here. We'll get to that in a second. Let me zip that up. Well, here it is. This is a Costa backpack. It's just a backpack. But what's cool about it is I think it's a 30-liter backpack. So it's kind of tall. The things that I like about it is that, man, this is a hard one, is I like the height of it, and there's not a billion pockets on it. So we'll start at the very, very top. Right up in here, there's a little pouch right on the top flap. Up here, I'm going to keep hand warmers. These are awesome for hand warmers. They got a little zip pocket on them. I put the hand warmer in there, put it around my wrist, keeps my hands a lot warmer. Warms the blood as they flow into the hands. So I got those up there. Flip open the main compartment. I'll hold it up. You can see there's not a whole lot. There's like one sleeve in here. In here, I'm able to carry my Catch Carbon 16-inch measuring board. This thing is fantastic. Carry an extra gator. What else I got in here? Some extra rope. This, and we'll talk about that in a minute. That's in behind that sleeve, and then down front, extra pistol bit blade. Or no, these aren't pistol bit blades. These are hang hooks for the wide one. Various bait pucks. GoPro chest harness. Ooh, this was a prototype that never took off. Got it from a buddy, but it's a bait puck that clamps onto your fish house framework. I'm going to use that. That's pretty cool. It's pretty in there. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it for inside there. But you can see it's pretty cavernous, pretty simple. I really dig this. Then we just get into the last little pouch, which is the one right on the front right here. I'll spin this around, be this little compartment in here. I'll unzip that in here. I need to pick up another one of those silicone sandwich bags, but batteries for headlamps and whatnot, keep that in there. Retractable scissors. I'm a scissors guy. Secret scent bait stuff, not going to show you because it doesn't really matter. This little Gerber multi-tool is pretty awesome. I got to clean that up actually because it got a little funk on it. I'll show you the stuff. Been playing around with this for a few years. Panfish and perch ice gel from ProCure. I don't know. It seems to do all right. It certainly doesn't hurt. What else do I got in here? I think that's just about it for right now in my new fishing backpack. But it holds everything I need, and it works pretty darn good. Okay. Now, you saw me pull this thing out. This is just, it's made by Otter. I got it at a local hardware store here in Bemidji, but it's just a little storage container. It's waterproof, hard plastic. This is, I think, is essential. So what I've done here is I've built myself kind of a emergency toolkit, and inside of here is everything I need in case something goes funky out on the ice, especially with the portable. So inside here, So inside here, I've got my tools. I just put these extra pistol bit blades in here. I had to trim down the packaging a little bit, but I thought this would be a cool place to store them. It fits in here nice and snug. Then on this side, I've got some tools. Multipliers, always good to have. Awesome, right? Boom. Cool. Ratchet, 7/16 socket. 7/16 wrench with ratcheting end. Backup 7/16, just a box end wrench, and open and close wrench. I don't know if this is a good thing or not, but I had some extra hardware left over. Yeah, it's a Star Wars sandwich bag. That's Ray. Anyway, I had some extra hardware left over. Why not throw it in here? Another little tiny extra piece of rope, which I don't know that I really need. That's weird. Anyway, got that in there. And then I have this Allen key that actually came with that Basking Shuttle. I keep that in here just in case I need to tighten some things up. But 7/16 is pretty much a standard on every portable fish house that's made. I've owned Eskimos, Freybills, clams. They've all used 7/16. Not sure on otter, so I guess if you have an otter, you would know. But probably, to me, this gives me a little peace of mind to know that if stuff starts loosening up or I'm missing a bolt or something like that, I have this toolkit that I keep right in my backpack. It might make its way permanently into the portable. And that's what this is for. I bought those extra tools just for that. And we'll see if it comes in handy. I have not had the wide one out on the ice yet. Just haven't. I've been going out with my buddy Crafty from Crafty Chronicles. I'm sure you guys should go check that out if you haven't. It's pretty awesome. He goes out a lot. Matter of fact, he was out today. He called me and I laughed. But heart of a lion. You gotta admire his spirit. Anyway, this cold spell is supposed to continue for a while. We're talking every night in the -20s with highs during the day in the negative single digits. It's never super fun. But yeah, that's about all I have right now as far as new stuff and some equipment. I just thought I'd show you some new things that I'm doing and have done and tried out, and I'm confident enough to say that it works really, really well. So, thanks for watching, and I promise next time I put something up, I'll be catching some fish. Hopefully it's something cool. All right, guys, have a good one, and thanks for watching. Also, go check out the Lone Angler podcast. It's pretty fun. Okay, I'm gonna go now, because I got stuff to do.